City, it is the Pendleton Convention Center in the OSAA U.S. Bank Les Schwab Tires 2A Girls State Championship quarterfinal action today. The Oakland Okers, champions of the Mountain View Conference, taking on East Linn Christian Academy, the number 3 team out of the Tri-Rivers Conference. Today we've got a game between two teams who really like to push the pace. For the Oakland Okers, they're going to need guard Chelsea Spencer to put a bunch of points on the board, and they need Brittany Bainbridge to control the inside. It is going to be the seniors for East Linn Christian, Marissa Bates and Hannah Whitehead, if they can attack, and whichever team can control the ball here, limit their turnovers, will be the victor. We're going to have a good one here. First of 4 in Pendleton. The quarterfinals coming up next on OSAA TV. Good afternoon from Pendleton on OSAA TV. I'm Eric Olson with you in the Convention Center, getting ready for the OSAA U.S. Bank Les Schwab Tires 2A Girls Basketball State Championship quarterfinal action this Wednesday afternoon. And our first game of the tournament is going to be the number 1 team out of the Mountain View Conference, the Oakland Okers, taking on the East Linn Christian Academy Eagles out of the Tri-River Conference, the number 3 team out of that conference. Starters being introduced right now for the Okers, as introduced by head coach Esther Arts. Right now it is the point guard for them is the 5'6" junior Chelsea Spencer. And rounding out their lineup, this is one of their posts and one of their key players, the 6'1" sophomore Brittany Bainbridge. The other starters inside, 5'7" senior Stephanie Vandehey. The wings, Amanda Humphreys, a 5'7" senior, and a 5'4" senior Taylor McLean. Now for the Eagles and head coach Kyle Cowan, his first year as head coach of the East Linn Christian Academy Eagles. It is going to be at one forward position, the 5'9" junior Whitley Garber, who's averaging a little over 5 points per game. At a guard position, this is their point guard, the 5'5" sophomore Cody Scholl, averaging a little over 5.5 points per game, 4.1 assists per game. A 5'6" senior is Hannah Whitehead. 10.4 points per game. Hannah Whitehead is going to be a key player today for this Eagles team. At the other guard position, a 5'6" sophomore Whitney Warren, also averaging over 10 points per game and 4.5 rebounds per game. And the other forward out there on the floor for the Eagles is the 5'10" senior Marissa Bates, leading scorer for this Eagles team at 12.8 points per game, 5.7 rebounds per game. East Linn Christian Academy is in the white uniforms. East Linn Christian across the front in black with black numerals on the front and the back, trimmed in light baby blue. The Okers from Oakland High School are in the all blue uniforms with Oakland across the front, yellow numerals on the front and the back. Oakland already out there on the floor. You take a look right there in the center circle is Brittany Bainbridge, 6'1" sophomore, averaging 14 points per game and 10 rebounds per game. Shoots over 50% from the field. And their point guard, Chelsea Spencer, the 5'6" junior, shooting over 60% for the field, averaging 11 points per game. So Oakland's going to be going to our left here, and jumping it against Bainbridge is going to be Marissa Bates. The tip there, controlled in the corner by Whitehead, and East Linn Christian will start off on offense. The Eagles last year lost in the round of 16, and the game was at St. Mary's down in Medford, 53-25. And already at the start of this game, we have a foul call. That is Craig Bush. We have the referee, Mike Gish, out there today. And it's going to be a baseline inbound here. Scholl to put it in play. Gets it right inside onto the block, ball knocked down. And that's going to stay East Linn Christian ball there. Smart play by Bates down there on the floor, threw it off of the foot of Bainbridge. And so it again will be Scholl to inbound. Into the corner. That 3 off the front iron there by Whitehead. And tipped out, Oakland ball. The Oakers got here to Pendleton last year, but were 2 and done, and Esther Hart's team is hoping for a better performance this time around. And a 5-second call there before Humphreys can get the timeout. 7:42 on the clock here, and East Linn Christian gets another possession. Into the corner, Whitehead kicks it back out, and it'll be Scholl to set things up for the Eagles. Top of the key three, Whitehead off the front iron. Rebound secured by Vandehay. And East Linn Christian will back off. Kyle Cowan likes to go with a very heavy full court pressure. Right now forcing Oakland into a half-court offense. Onto the left wing, Humphreys gets it back up to Spencer. Oakland's coach Esther Hart said that half-court offense isn't really their forte. Missed shot there by Vandehay, got her own rebound. Out wide and last touch by East Linn Christian. And so it'll be Oakland ball, no. Craig Bush changes his decision and is going to give the ball back to East Linn Christian. Still no score here, almost a minute gone in the first quarter of this quarterfinal at Pendleton. And here's the full court trap pressure from Oakland. These two teams both like to push the pace and put hard defense on right in the lane. And it is Hannah Whitehead who scores for East Linn Christian. Put them on the board first here. 2-0, 6:45 on the clock in the first quarter. Now East Linn Christian will come out with their own full court pressure. Look at a trap up top on Spencer. She throws it away. A turnover coming the other direction. And now East Linn Christian will go into their half-court offense. Oakland has the depth as far as number of players they're going to play. Right corner, 15-footer missed off the back iron there by McLean. And Oakland with the rebound. Here comes Spencer across the timeline. Out on the right side, here's McLean now. And skip it across. Humphreys open for three, well long. And the rebound down low. Spencer backs it out. And a short shot by McLean. But she'll chase down the rebound top of the key. Another opportunity, another turnover there on Oakland. Coming the other direction. And Oakland does well to get back on defense there. So Whitehead will throw it over to Scholl, the sophomore point guard, to trigger the offense. Down under the block and a turnover on East Linn Christian. Their second here. Some early game jitters in the first game of the quarterfinals at Pendleton. Down low, a foul there on the shot attempt by Bainbridge. And they're going to send Oakland's leading scorer to the line to shoot a couple. Foul win against Bates. The 5'10" senior picks up her first and the first foul of the game. 5:31 on the clock here. East Linn Christian with the only 2 points right now on the board. The 6-1 sophomore, no good on the first. And while Oakland was here, again, 2 and out, and Esther Hart said, I want them to be a little bit nervous because I want them to know that they're here at this big site, that we're playing really good teams, but at the same time, she's hoping that last year's experience will help them. A foul out top on Oakland after Bainbridge was 0 for 2 at the line. So it's still 2-0 Eagles here over the Okers. 5:21 on the clock. Far side inbound, Whitehead's gonna put it in play, get it back to Scholl. Left side, Bates in the basket and finishes off the glass. Marissa Bates gives East Linn Christian a 4-0 lead here, and now full court pressure from the Eagles. Oakland breaks it, McLean down into the corner. They'll swing around the perimeter here. McLean's taken a couple of outside shots, hasn't been able to hit yet. Bainbridge at the free throw line will rattle around and out. And East Linn Christian secures the rebound. Pushing the press here. Whitehead here on the near side. To the basket, the layup no. But she gets her own rebound as it was tipped up to the air. Scholl at the free throw line, drives all the way to the hoop. Rebound, put back, and Garber gets her first bucket of the game. And the Eagles lead is 6-0 with 4:25 left here in the first quarter. And almost another turnover there on Oakland, would have been their fourth. Bainbridge holding down on the baseline right now. You can see Kyle Cowan on his feet walking up and down front of the East Linn Christian bench. Spencer out wide to McLean. Guarded by Scholl there. Down to Bainbridge, got double teamed in a jump ball. The 5'9" junior Garber got her hand on top of the ball as Bainbridge went to the hoop. And we'll see our first substitution of the ball game. It comes for East Linn Christian. And Shelby Messmer, a 5'7" senior, comes into the game for Garber. Inbound is for Oakland. Into McLean, she'll take the long two off the back iron. And the rebound secured that time by Bates. Pushing the press. Whitehead to the hoop, right hand layup. Hannah Whitehead, the 5'6" senior. She's got 4 here, and it's 8-0 East Linn Christian. Oakland looking for their first basket, already half the quarter gone. Out wide to McLean, attacks the baseline. Now throws the ball, it's tipped and another turnover. That was the 4th one on the Okers. They drop into a zone here, Oakland does. Out wide, long two, off the iron by Warren. Oakland finally secures the rebound. 3:15. And the Okers still looking for their first bucket, and Esther Arts wants a timeout here. She'll take a 20 to talk about things. And it's been the turnovers early on, and I think that's got to be the main message here from Esther Arts in this Oakland huddle is, got to settle down a little bit, ladies. You've been here before. They are the team that was here last year. They lost to Enterprise in the quarterfinals. A close game, could have gone either way. 52-49 was the final in that one. And then in the breakfast bracket action, they lost in the consolation semis to Portland Christian, 50-23. Over the other side, Kyle Cowan's got to be happy, continually telling his team, keep attacking the basket on the offensive end of the floor. They've already got Whitehead, who averages over 10 points per game with 4. And an 8-0 lead here, 3:11 left out of the Oakland timeout. First quarter action here, the OSAA, US Bank, Les Schwab Tires, 2A girls quarterfinals. Down onto the block, turn around there, Spencer misses. Rebound put back Bainbridge, and they'll call a foul there, say she got fouled from behind. Put Bainbridge at the line to shoot a couple more free throws. Garber's going to check in for East Linn Christian after this first free throw attempt. The foul went against Bates. It's her second, and just the second foul here called on East Linn Christian. And now Oakland is on the board. Bainbridge makes that first, and Whitehead will come in for Bates, who's got to take a seat on the bench with 2 fouls. Second one tickles the twine as well, so now Bainbridge has got the first 2 points for Oakland. 2:51 left, and they trail 8-2. All the way to the hoop, attacking the basket. Whitehead can't get the ball to fall down off the front iron. She slams her hands together there out of frustration. But again, I think that's what the message was from Kyle Cowan in the huddle at that timeout by Oakland. Keep attacking them. Just keep going after the hoop here. East Linn Christian comes out in a zone now. Look at a trap. That ball's tipped to the air by Whitehead. Now picked back up, and a foul. This one's going against Oakland, and Amanda Humphreys, the 5'7" senior, picks up her first. And she'll come to the bench, be replaced by 5'5" senior Jessica Harper. Full court pressure from Oakland, broken easily. Scholl right into the lane, fires up an off-balance shot, but chased down by Whitehead. Quick 18-footer short, and Bainbridge secures the board. Outlet pass up top, McLean to the hoop. Let the defender fly right by her, miss the shot. The rebound, no. And Oakland can't finish at the basket. That rebound is secured. And a foul. 2:06 on the clock here. East Linn Christian with the 8-2 lead. And the foul goes on Stephanie Vandeheghe. Her first. And a substitution. Vanderhay will come out. Haley Roeder, a 5'6" senior, steps in just inside half court. Whitehead blows right past the first defender, gets to Schull, who attacks at the free throw line, stripped from behind there. Spencer got the turnover. They flip it up. McLean all by herself to the right side of the hoop and in. Taylor McLean averages 8 points per game. She's allowed Oakland to cut the lead here in half, 8-4, 1:45 left. After an early flurry, Eastland Christian has had trouble finishing at the hoop. That's why they weren't able to extend on what was an 8-0 lead at one point. Scholl up top. Whitehead will attack and then kick. Out into the corner for Mesmer. Back to Whitehead. Scholl thought about the long three, drives in, lefty shot, and she'll be going to the line here. 2 free throws coming for Cody Scholl, a 5'5" sophomore point guard. It's going to go against Jessica Harper, who just came into the game for Oakland. 1:21 on the clock here in the first quarter. And Scholl looking for her first points of the ballgame. Shooter's roll on the first one. One of the things that Kyle Cowan's got to look for from his sophomore point guard is the assist to turnover ratio. She's averaged on the season a little over 4 assists per game, but also a little over 4 turnovers per game. That's going to be Oakland ball after the miss on the second. 9-4 the lead here for the Eastland Christian Academy Eagles. And 1:15 left in the first quarter. Across the timeline is Spencer. To McLean in the right corner. The three is down. Taylor McLean just keeps shooting. Got that one to go. She's got 5. And Eastland Christian lead is down to 2. Attacking right side, Warren down to the baseline, backs it out. Garber on the baseline, no. Offensive rebound, Warren, stripped away, kicked out, and that one came right off of the foot there of Mesmer. So it's going to be Oakland ball. With 44.7 left, Oakland has a possession to potentially tie this ball game. It's going to be Bainbridge, the forward, to bring it all the way across. Roeder turnaround, no. And the rebound secured there by Mesmer for Eastland Christian. Pushing the pace with a half minute left. 2-on-1, Whitehead all the way to the hoop. She's got 6, and it's 11-7 with the final 20 here in the first quarter. Harper brings it across. Spencer looks back to her head coach, Esther Arts, and gets the signal. Whitehead tips the ball, and it goes out. Oakland possession on the far sideline here. 8.5 seconds left. A 4-point lead for the Eagles. Oker ball. McLean puts this one in play on the far side. To Roeder, drives in, kicks out to Bainbridge. 4 seconds left. Back out, Harper, long jumper, no. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter here. The OSAA, US Bank, Les Schwab Tires, 2A girls basketball state championship quarterfinals. The Oakland Okers, the Eastland Christian Academy Eagles, and it's the Eagles with an 11-4 lead, an 11-7 lead after 1 quarter of play. Eastland Christian jumped out to that early 8-0 lead, well past the halfway point of the first quarter when Oakland finally got on the board with Brittany Bainbridge hitting 2. Oakland, the champions of the Mountain View Conference, they come in 20-6. They went 13-1 in their conference. Only lost 2 games all year in the 2A classification. This school of 188, their goal is to bring home a trophy this year. Esther Arts talking to the 5 she's going to have on the floor here in the second quarter to start things off right now. Said before the game, last year was fine, get the experience, but she's got a lot of seniors, and it's time for them to bring home a trophy. Their boys from Oakland had a good run here last year. And they were up here got to watch that after they were out of the tournament. So the second 8 minutes here of the quarter. Leading scorer, Hannah Whitehead's got 6 for East Linn. Taylor McLean's got 5 for Oakland. And East Linn will start with the ball here. Back to Scholl in the backcourt. Man-to-man defense thrown away. Good steal there. Taken away by Oakland and Vandehey, but given right back into the hoop. Whitehead. She's got 8. The other end though, McLean all the way in. McLean's got 7. Back and forth there. A couple of turnovers also playing a role. And now a jump ball right at half court as Scholl was tied up. 13-9 after the quick flurry at the start of the quarter. Half minute gone here. Spencer will bring it across. Running the point guard position. He's actually second leading rebounder of this team. Very aggressive to the hoop. Very aggressive out there everywhere. That's what our coach says about the junior guard. Spencer again, they'd probably like to see her get onto the scorer's book. She averages 11 a game, scoreless so far. Jumper off by Bainbridge, rebound, and Humphreys extends the possession here. A minute gone in this second quarter. Down to Bainbridge, turnaround. No jump and a partial block there for Bates. East Linn Christian the other direction. Scholl fires it. Bates to the left side, and she'll wait for the rest of her team. Whitehead, who's been the aggressor, out. Right elbow, Scholl rattles around and out. Bates rebound, put back. Too easy from that position. She got the inside position and gives her team a 6-point lead. But not getting back on defense again. Vandehey can't miss the chip shot layup. And the rebound tipped around. Spencer, the point guard's the second leading rebounder, secured it but then turned it right back over. 6th turnover here on Oakland. And it's going to be Whitehead across the timeline, gives it to the sophomore point guard, Scholl. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Top of the key 3, off by Whitehead. She's starting to feel it. The rebound secured by Vandehey. East Linn Christian's been so aggressive with their defense, they're not getting back. They're so aggressive in the backcourt, they're not getting back. Whitehead back to Bates and across. Deflected there by McLean, which slowed things down and allows the rest of her team to get back on defense. And now McLean gonna get a quick breather here. And Brooke Spencer, a 5'5" freshman, checks into the ballgame. We're in 32 down there. Guarding Bates right now. It's Whitehead outside. And a partial block, no fouls called. Craig Bush decided that they got Whitehead on the arm. They'll send her to the line to shoot a couple.
15, Chelsea Spencer, Oakland.
Chelsea Spencer picks up the foul.
Shooting is number 13.
That is going to be her second. 16 foul here on the Okers in the first half. With 5:34 left, Whitehead will hit the first of 2. One of 2 at the line, 16-9, but East Linn Christian, another offensive rebound. Scholl, top of the key, the 3, knocks it down. Cody Scholl extends the lead out to 10, largest lead of the ball game for East Linn Christian after that triple. 19-9 with 5:15 left. In full court pressure, they trap right at the half-court line. Now Spencer, the point guard, comes and gets it. Checks back to her head coach to get the sign. At the left elbow, there's the freshman to the hoop. Missed shot there by Spencer and a foul. Five minutes left. Referees confer. They're going to call that foul on the 5'7" freshman Kelsey Horner, who checked into the game at the last stoppage. Her first, just the 3rd team foul here on East Linn Christian. And fellow freshman Spencer at the line. Misses the first. McLean comes back in, and Humphreys comes out for Oakland. The second chance here. The righty shot is off. Just a 2 for 6 start here in this ball game. And not getting back Oakland. The ball's lobbed up to Warren, but she caught it right under the hoop, couldn't do anything about it. Scholl out wide to Warren, gets it back. Whitehead will take the three, long. And comes in, deflects that ball to Bates, and so another opportunity. Got the other end, Kyle Cowan says slow it down, and his team attacks, and Bates gets another easy layup. She's got 6 now, and it's 21-9. 4:24 left here in the first half. Right now, Spencer's running the point guard position. Out wide to McLean. She's been the shooter so far. Down to Bainbridge, working on the block, and the rebound secured by Warren on that miss. Scholl up to Whitehead, open under the basket, can't finish. Rebound putback is blocked that time. Bainbridge got her hand on it the other direction to the hoop. McLean misses. And again, Kyle Cowan pleading with his team, let's slow it down a little bit here. Both coaches said we like to play a really fast pace. Now the downside to that is they both said we can get in trouble if we don't protect the ball. Scholl attacks the hoop, high off the glass and in. Cody Scholl, the sophomore point guard's got 6. It's 23-9. And another turnover on Oakland. Right now the wheels haven't come off, but they're getting a little bit loose there on the bus for the Okers. It's East Linn Christian currently on a 10-0 run. Right baseline, missed shot there by Warren. Secured by Bainbridge. And the Okers the other direction. Right side, McLean pulls up. They'll get it back out to Spencer. And a timeout. Esther Arts wanted that timeout for a while. And it stops the clock here. 2:55 left. And a very excited East Linn Christian team on their 10-0 run leads 23-9. They've just been the aggressor, especially on the offensive end. The one thing they have not done well is get back on defense. Just Oakland hasn't finished at the hoop yet. And we said East Linn Christian is so aggressive that there are times when all 5 players are back trying to trap the Oakland guard once they catch their outlet. And it's been McLean primarily who's been streaking the other end, and Oakland's thrown some very good outlet passes, but except for that one stretch where they're able to pull it back to within 2 in the first quarter, they just haven't finished at the hoop well. And again, I think the message in Oakland's huddle is settle down. Maybe even speed it up, because they've gotten into this half-court offense a number of times, which isn't really their forte. Mr. Art says they've gotten a lot better as the year has progressed, but they would like to get in an even faster paced game than this one. One of the problems is they just haven't been able to, because they've been turning the ball over, so their defense hasn't been able to work that well in the full court. 3 taken by Spencer off the back iron. Whitehead secures the rebound. Leading scorer in this game right now has got 9. All the way to the hoop, make it 11. Her 5th field goal of the ball game. It's 25-9 here. 2.5 left in the second quarter. Up top, Bainbridge right of the hoop. Misses under the basket. And Whitehead again. Looking to run. Now she'll slow it down. And got fouled right at the half-court line there. The push is going to go against Chelsea Spencer. And the junior point guard's got to come out. That's her 3rd foul here. 17th foul on Oakland. And so it's going to be Jessica Harper, the 5'5" senior, to come back into the ballgame. And Spencer's going to have to sit on the bench here for the remainder of this half, most likely. Bates will come out, and Scholl comes back in for East Linn Christian. Whitehead here's already made 1 free throw. She's now 2 of 3 at the line after making that first. 13 points for Hannah Whitehead, and East Linn Christian's lead is 27-9. Down right side, and finally, Amanda Humphreys puts one in for Oakland and ends that scoreless drought. Before that basket, it was a 14-0 run for East Linn Christian. 27-11 here. Minute 45 left here in the first half. East Linn Christian back things out and throws it away. That's going to be their 5th turnover, as Scholl just was well too high for the 5'6" senior Whitehead. And East Linn coming out looking for the trap. Now they'll back off. Harper gives up top to the freshman Spencer. Bainbridge at the right block. Back down, turn around, tumbling to the floor is Spencer. She can't put that one in. Now hustling to get back on defense. She right now, Spencer's got the tough draw of Whitehead. But Oakland looking to trap here. .55 seconds left in the quarter. East Linn Christian's gone into a stall here offensively with a 27-11 lead. Out wide to Warren. Just back and forth, now turned over. The other direction, Humphreys. Left block, backs out. Harper, the 15-footer, well short. And the freshman Spencer, the offensive rebound. Bainbridge to the hoop, and we'll go to the line to shoot a couple. 25.6 seconds left on the clock. It's the 4th team foul on East Linn Christian. It'll go against Whitley Garber.
Whitley Garber.
Her first. And Bainbridge was 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Misses the front end. Stephanie Vandehay will come back in for Taylor McLean for Oakland. Bainbridge is off on both free throw attempts. And the lead is still 16 for East Linn Christian. 20 seconds left here in the first half. Scholl to Warren. Whitehead. And a second consecutive turnover here as East Linn Christian's trying to slow things down. Just 3 seconds left. Spencer doesn't realize it. And that's going to bring us to the end of the half. 27-11 is the score for East Linn Christian, leading by 16 here at the halftime break, and some work for Esther Arts and the Oakland Okers as they go into the locker room here at the Pendleton Convention Center. Game 1 of the OSAA US Bank Les Schwab Tires 2A Girls Basketball State Championship quarterfinals. You're watching OSAA TV. Back on OSAA TV, Eric Olson with you from the Roundup City in Pendleton, the convention center for the OSAA US Bank Les Schwab Tires 2A Girls Basketball State quarterfinals. After 1 half of play, East Linn Christian Academy 27, Oakland 11. The private school out 11 and just in their 5th ever playoff appearance. A very good start for Kyle Cowan's team. Leading scorer Hannah Whitehead had 13 points, making 5 shots from the field. Cody Scholl, Marissa Bates each had 6 points. Whitley Gerber had 2. On the Oakland side of things, Taylor McLean had 7. Amanda Humphreys and Brittany Bainbridge each had 2. Both teams will have their same starting 5, and it's going to be East Linn Christian in the white to start with the ball here in the second half. Whitney Warren to put it in play to the point guard Cody Scholl. Hannah Whitehead out there along with Marissa Bates and Whitley Garber. Ball tipped away outside by Vandehay, and it's going to stay East Linn Christian possession here. Oakland turned the ball over 7 times there in the first half, and they were just never able to get into their defensive rhythm because they were always getting back after a turnover as opposed to after a scoring basket, so they weren't able to employ their full court pressure as they're used to. They've been zoning a little bit more than they're used to as well. Free throw line, Whitehead's jumpers off wide. Bates rebound, put back with the left. And Marissa Bates has 8. 29-11 as it's East Linn Christian who strikes first here in the second half. And another turnover on Oakland coming the other direction. Up to Whitehead. She'll go 1-on-2, throw it back across, and it tipped into the air. Bainbridge tries to save it as she goes down the hall. And so it's going to be East Linn Christian to inbound on the near sideline. Oakland at the point guard, Chelsea Spencer. Taylor McLean, Amanda Humphreys the wings, and inside Stephanie Van Hay and Brittany Bainbridge. On defense right now in a trapping zone. 2-3. The two guards, McLean and Spencer, looking for traps up top. Scholl gets some space, dumps it off to Bates, who finishes. Nice assist there by Cody Scholl to Bates, and it's 31-11, a 20-point lead here for the East Linn Christian Eagles. Humphreys down low to Spencer, who gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot too. Chelsea Spencer had 3 fouls in the first half and was held scoreless. And she is the second leading scorer on this Oakland team with 11 points per game. Also averages 4 assists per game. And Oakland just hasn't been able to score that much. McLean, the 7 points. I believe only once was it on an assist. A substitution, Bates will come out. And Shelby Mesmer will come back in, the 5'7" senior forward for Kyle Cowan's team. Around and out, and Mesmer gets the rebound to Garber. And now Oakland can employ their full court pressure. They'll back off a bit. And Scholl, a nice crossover to get it across the timeline. Another steal here this time. It's Oakland the other direction. Down low pullback jumper by McLean. And the ball last touch by East Linn Christian. Scholl coming in for the rebound, loses it out. And Spencer will put it in play. 31-12 here, 6:07 left in the third quarter. Up top to Bainbridge, off balance runner, and Scholl pulls down the rebound. Gets double teamed to the backcourt. Up top to Mesmer. Scoreless, the first off the bench. And Scholl drives in, picked there by McLean, picked up by Spencer. She's in trouble, needs help. Bounces it out, and it's going to come all the way out of bounds. East Linn Christian the ball. They forced the turnover, but Oakland gives it right back. And Spencer, nobody came to her to help. Maybe thinking about using a timeout there next time. Into Garber. Behind her back dribble, gets some O's from the handful of students who made the trip down. Over, I should say, from Lebanon. All the way to Oop, and finishing Whitney Warren's first basket of the ball game for East Linn Christian. 33-12, 5:22 left here in the third. Bainbridge down low, turnaround, Spencer off the front iron. Whitehead comes away with it. She's got wheels and loves to fly all the way to the hoop. Can't get the layup to go. And Bainbridge getting back, gets the board. Outlet up to Spencer. It's gonna go one-on-one, kick it out. McLean has the 1 3-pointer, now make it 2. Taylor McLean has been the offense for Oakland. It's 33-15 after that triple from the right wing. A tough one there, thrown away, out to the far sideline. Some good pressure there by Oakland, forcing the Whitney Warren turnover. It is turnover number 8 on East Linn Christian. 4:44 left, and a 33-15 lead for the Eagles over the Okers. Oker ball. Spencer attacking. Runner goes. Chelsea Spencer's got 3 now. And you can just tell that one of the things they were told in the locker room is there's a foul on McLean up top. She kind of looked back and asked for an offensive foul. Thought she was getting pushed back. It's going to be a far side inbound here for East Linn Christian, but you can tell one of the messages from Esther Arts was that Chelsea Spencer had to get things going and start being more aggressive at the point guard position, and she has here in the first half of this third quarter. Whitehead's been aggressive all game, runs it in off the backboard. Her first basket here in the second half. She's got 15 to lead all scorers. 35-17, still an 18-point lead for East Linn Christian. Out on the wide side to Vandehey. Spencer back out to Vandehey, 18-footer. Back iron, no. Bainbridge rebound, put back and in. Bainbridge, that is her first field goal made of the game. Makes it 35-19. Nice pass by Whitehead, and Mesmer can't finish. Bainbridge all the way up herself. Might have walked there, but got it out to McLean. Back down low under the right block. He backs it up top. 3 for Humphreys off the back iron. Rebound all the way to the floor. Spencer couldn't corral it. It'll be East Linn Christian ball. And a timeout for Kyle Cowan. He'll take a full timeout to talk about things. His team still leads 35-19. 3:20 on the clock here in the third quarter. And this isn't entirely his team's fault, as Oakland has come out much more aggressive here in the second half. And they're on a little bit of a run here. They've scored 8 of the last 12 points in this ballgame. And while it's still a big hill to climb, there's still 3:20 left in the third and a full quarter to go. Plenty of time. Kyle Cowan, this is his first year as head coach of the girls basketball team. He had been an assistant coach for 8 years, an assistant and a co-head coach on the boys' side of things. He was the athletic director, and he said when this position came open, it made it pretty easy for him to decide who was going to get the job because it was his call. And he said he wanted to have his own program. He said after spending so much time on the boys' side, it was time for him to try something new. He's no longer the athletic director at East Linn Christian either. He is now the principal of that high school. 3:16 left out of the timeout. Whitehead all the way to the hoop. Pull up 6-footer and glass and good. Whitehead has just had a great game. Give her 17 now out of that timeout. And the lead is back out to 18 at 37-19. 3 minutes left here in the third. Into the corner. Vandehey gets it out and throws it away. Whitehead, ball tipped up by Spencer, picked up by Warren. And East Linn Christian with possession. Left elbow right now for Mesmer. And Whitehead backs it back out to Scholl up top. Warren down to Mesmer, and East Linn Christian again. He's gone into a little bit of a slower, more methodical offensive set here in the half court. Scholl gets some space all the way to the right side and lays it in. The sophomore point guard, Cody Scholl, has got 8, and it's a 20-point lead for the second time in this ball game at 39-19. It was 20 after East Linn Christian started the third quarter with the first 4 points to make it 31-11. Turnaround miss, but an offensive rebound secured by Bainbridge, and another chance here for Oakland. McLean, their leading scorer, got fouled out on the side there by Whitney Warren. Sophomore guard picks up her first. And coming into the game, Chelsea Beecroft, a 5'4" senior for the Okers. And it's It's going to be McLean who comes out also. Jessica Harper on the floor right now. Up top, still Spencer and Bainbridge out there, as well as Vandehey. That's Vandehey on the baseline, back out. Harper into the lane, loses the handle, and it's a jump ball. Tied up down low, Whitehead down on the floor with Bainbridge. And now Eastland Christian's going to come with some substitutions of their own. Marissa Bates comes back in, also Kelsey Horner. And she'll give Messmer a break as well as Warner out. And now Vandehey comes off the floor here for Oakland. And into the game, Haley Roeder, who played in the first half. She was open on the block as it was Garber who went to the floor. A foul there on the shot attempt. And Bainbridge will be at the line to shoot free throws. Foul on Bates. She's got 3 now. Oh, excuse me, she's got 4. And it's the 3rd foul on Eastland Christian here in the second half. 1:16 left here in the 3rd period. 39-19 is the advantage for the Eagles. And this has been a very tough day at the free throw line for the sophomore post, Brittany Bainbridge. Just 4 points total. And we are going to get a sub here as Warren will come in for Bates after she picked up her 4th foul. And Kyle Cowell says, you got 1 more, so we're going to save you for a while here. Bainbridge good on that second, 1 of 2 on that trip. 3 of 8 so far on the day. Whitehead finds some space, all the way steps to her left, can't get the layup though, but did force the jump ball there as she tied up Bainbridge. 1:08 on the clock, Eastland Christian holds the possession. 39-20 is the lead. A jumper by Whitehead, tries to save it in as she tumbles up into the stands. Good hustle there, but it's going to be Oakland ball. And Eastland Christian hasn't really been forced to show a whole lot of their full court pressure. 3 changes as starters will come back onto the floor for Oakland at the next break. 51 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Spencer out wide. Harper will take the 3 off the back iron. Whitehead the rebound. Harper tied her up in there as well with Spencer. And Oakland's got the possession this time. McLean, Vandehey, Humphreys back on. Beecroft, Roeder, and Harper off. 3 for McLean is long. And the rebound stolen away there by Warren. Lobs it up but too far. Garber can't chase it down. They got out on the break well there on that possession, but the pass just a little bit too far. And Warren thought she'd give it a try there, see if they give her the ball to inbound. Excuse me, Garber. The referees say, no, it's blue ball. That's what I said. You might have blue on your uniform, but they've got more. Spencer out into the left corner for Humphreys. Back to Spencer, rolls it all the way around, twice around the hoop. And down. 5 points for Spencer. 39-22, final 7 seconds. Scholl out wide to Whitehead. She'll attack, kick it across, and it's going to come out of bounds. Another turnover here on Eastland Christian. Their 10th of the game. 1.1 seconds left. Enough time to get a shot up here. Bainbridge will throw it in. Lobs it all the way up court. Humphreys banks it in, and they count it. At the buzzer, Amanda Humphreys gets her 5th point of the game. And it's 39-25. It was 20 points a couple of times there in the 3rd quarter, but Oakland runs out that quarter on a 6-0 run, and they've cut it down to 14. Not out of reach quite yet, but Eastland Christian is in very good position right now. whomever wins, they will move on to the semifinals. It'll be Friday afternoon here at the Pendleton Convention Center at 1:30, taking on the winner of Scio and St. Mary's, which is the next game up here on this Wednesday afternoon in the Roundup City. Convention Center's got some new additions here. The old Phoenix Suns floor is still the same out of their American West Arena, but the scoreboards here at the arena are in their second year. They really got tried out for the first time last year, and kind of a new, fancier scoreboard. They will change colors, so you can see ELC, East Linn Christian, in the lead right now at 39-25. Whoever's leading will be the green number, and whoever's behind is the red number. Also, the clock is red when it's stopped, and then it's green when it's counting down. It is counting down right now. 8 minutes left here in the quarterfinal. Ball tipped away from Whitehead, but back out to Scholl. And expect East Linn Christian to really try to be patient offensively here. Good defense and the turnover forced by Spencer. Bainbridge gets caught in the backcourt, lobs it up top. And Spencer comes to get it here to run the offense. Humphreys out wide. Big screen up top. Spencer drives into the lane. Back out, a three, and that one was short by Humphreys, who hit that three-pointer right at the end of the third quarter. The buzzer beater banked home. To make this a 14-point game where we stand right now at 39-25. A minute gone here in the quarter. McLean almost a steal, tipped it out though. Just a hair late to step into that passing lane on the ball intended for Scholl, who will inbound it on the near side. Scholl will come get it here. And they've run quite a bit around the perimeter up top of the key here offensively. Down low, poked away from behind by Bainbridge. And East Linn Christian will hold it. That's Marissa Bates down low there. They were trying to get it to on the left block. She's got 10 points. But on the other end of the floor, she's got to be careful. She's got 5 fouls. Nice inbounds play to Garber, who finishes. Garber got the backdoor screen there from Bates and put it in. 41-25 the score. East Linn Christian with the advantage here. A minute and a half gone in the fourth quarter. And a travel there. Spencer turned it over. Almost like she expected the defense to come and it never got there to give her some contact to work off of. And Oakland will come out with full court pressure here. Look at a trap. And East Linn Christian with their speed has just been able to break the full court pressure from Oakland quite easily most of the game. Whitehead spins around all the way to the hoop, got fouled as she went by Spencer, and will shoot a couple of free throws. Hannah Whitehead, the 5'6" senior. Kyle Cowan said it was going to have to be her and Bates, his 2 seniors today. They've kind of carried them all year long. Bates is the leading scorer at 12.8 points per game. Whitehead, not a breakout game necessarily, but well above her average as she makes that first. And a substitution. This is the freshman Brooke Spencer coming back into the game for Oakland. For Chelsea Spencer, that foul on Chelsea Spencer was her 4th, and the junior point guard has to go to the bench. It was the 3rd team foul on Oakland. Whitehead good on both. She's got 19 now. 43-25, back out to an 18-point lead. East Linn Christian's been up comfortably here most of the second half. They went into the locker room with a 16-point lead. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. McLean gets trapped. Up top, into the lane. Humphreys bank, no. Rebound put back. Partially blocked there from behind. I think Bates got a hand on it. But closing in, and Bainbridge gets her second field goal of the ball game there on the rebound putback. First basket here in the fourth quarter for Oakland. 43-27 with 5.5 left. Bates, the other end, can't make the layup. And a jump ball as she gets tied up by Bainbridge. They both go tumbling to the floor. And the possession arrow is Oakland's. East Linn Christian. Kyle Cowan's team not ready to drop this down from fifth gear quite yet. They'll go full court pressure. Bainbridge to put it in play to McCain. Bainbridge out wide, McLean down into the baseline. Pass kicked out by Bates. And East Linn Christian's done well. That's a good example. Just help sidestepping into passing lanes. Bates knocks that one out. Now the other end though. And a missed shot there. And Bates pulls down the rebound. Scholl will bring it across right now. Out wide for Whitehead, the leading scorer with 19. Back down to Scholl. They do well here. Want to keep Bates out from getting the ball down low. And a missed shot. McLean was streaking the other end, but Bainbridge didn't like the look. There were a couple of East Linn Christian players in the way. Here's McLean, Oakland's leading scorer, all the way to the hoop. Short on the shot, though. Warren tips it up. Offensive rebound there by the freshman Spencer now. And another chance for Oakland. Down into Bainbridge, tipped away there by Garber. Whitley Garber forced another turnover and a timeout for East Linn Christian Academy. Kyle Cowan calls a 30 here, 4:25 left. And the fans here from Lebanon cheering on East Linn Christian can feel that they are getting very close to a semifinal trip. It would be the first in school history. Just the 5th time that East Linn Christian has made it into the playoffs. This is their 2nd quarterfinal appearance. And their win in the first round, or the round of 16, depending on how you look at things, to get here to Pendleton and the state tournament. For that program, that win was just their 2nd ever in playoff history. They won at Pilot Rock, not an easy place to play, 56-45. The Rockets from Umatilla County, actually very close to here, won in this arena against Heppner to take the number 1 seed out of the Blue Mountain Conference. Heppner had won the league, and Pilot Rock got the upset in the championship game. To get that home game, and East Linn Christian came and won at Pilot Rock. 4:12 left here out of the East Linn Christian timeout. 43-27 lead for the Eagles over the Okers. And again, another possession here for East Linn Christian to take time off the clock. They've done this pretty well. They have turned it over a couple of times after kind of the time-consuming possession. As Whitehead goes to the floor, almost did it again right there. Once they get to the point where they're ready to attack again, that's where they've gotten into the turnover issues. 3.5 left now in the 4th quarter. To Bates, who goes to the hoop and lays it. Can't quite get it to go, but will go to the line to shoot a couple. That one hit pretty much every part of the rim you could without going in. And Oakland's going to get Jessica Harper, the 5'5" senior guard, back into the game here after the first free throw attempt by Bates. The foul went on the freshman Spencer, her first. And the 4th team foul on Oakland here in the 2nd half. Bates on her first free throw attempt is no good. Amanda Humphreys will come off. 5 points today for Humphreys. That equals her season average. And the second one is up and good. Bates has got 11. 44-27. A little over 3 minutes left here in the ballgame. Out wide, McLean. East Linn Christian's done well to keep McLean away from the baseline. She really has tried to attack there on the right baseline. She'll step back and hit a 3 off the front iron. Spencer rips away the rebound and backs it back out. Oakland another chance. Chelsea Spencer, the junior point guard, came out attacking right in the first couple of minutes of the third quarter. East Linn Christian has done well to lock her down since. Up top to Harper. Skipping in the lane, Bainbridge catch and shoot. Just a little bit quick with that shot. Saved back in, but right to Bates. And now East Linn Christian's got numbers. Flipped up to Garber, and Garber finishes the fast break. The pass from Whitehead. Whitley Garber's got 6 now. 46-27, back out to a 19-point lead with 2:15 left. And now Oakland's going to start throwing 3s up. Nice save there by the freshman Brooke Spencer, laying out and going to the floor to keep it in play, extend the possession, but a block shot there by Bates on the 3 attempt by Harper. The other end, Warren with the ball. Finds some space baseline and backs it back out. Again, East Linn Christian will take time off the clock here. They feel comfortable now. I feel comfortable now saying that they will play in Friday's semifinal. They'll play in the first semifinal. Finishing at the hoop there is Warren. Whitney Warren, the sophomore's guard, who gets a start, has got now 4, and it's 48-27. 90 seconds left. Spencer. Out wide, a 3 over the top of Bates there. Knocked down by Jessica Harper. Her first basket of the ball game. The senior gets into the scorebook. The lead is down to 18 here. And a timeout. And East Linn Christian's going to clear the bench. A 5'1" senior, Christina Barreto, is going to come into the ball game. A 5'4" senior, Autumn Short, checking into the ball game. Rebecca Lehman, a 5'7" junior, is also coming into the ball game.
Chelsea Beecroft from 44.
There's 2 more for East Linn Christian we'll get when they break out of this huddle here. Beecroft is coming back into the ball game for Oakland, the 5'4" senior. Just 1:09 left here. This timeout by Kyle Cowan to get his reserves into the game. Let them play in a quarterfinal here. Actually, this East Linn Christian team, 5 seniors, 2 of them are starters, but a lot of youth out there on the floor, including the point guard Cody Scholl, who's got herself 8 points tonight. The off guard, Whitney Warren's got 4 tonight and is a starter. Autumn Short right now gets trapped at half court, throws it over to Barreto. Out there on the wing, that's Kristen Sowers, a 5'8" junior. That ball's thrown away, coming the other direction. And it's going to come all the way out. It'll be Oakland ball. So Sowers, Lehman out there along with Short, Barreto, and Mackenzie Taylor, a 5'11" sophomore. Oakland's going to get Michelle Contier, a 6'1" sophomore, as well as Michaela Young, a 5'8" junior out there. Jessica Harper stays on the floor. Young's going to be the one that puts it in play. Also in, Caroline Champion, a 5'2" senior. And rounding out the 5 on the floor right now, Beecroft for Oakland. Ball's going to be turned over, 38 seconds left. East Linn Christian controls. And it is Sowers who gets fouled there by Beecroft. Beecroft took the brunt of it. It's going to be the 5th foul on Oakland. Beecroft, her first. And a near side inbound here for East Linn Christian. 48-30 is their lead. 32.1 seconds left. Down under the baseline, Sowers attacks and partially blocked. But the rebound's going to come out. They'll say Oakland ball there. And so the Okers will have the possession with just 24 left. And the senior Jessica Harper will bring it up. Player of this game has been Hannah Whitehead. Just attacking the basket, has 19 points. As that ball is tipped out, it'll stay Oakland possession. Marissa Bates had a good game as well, 11 points on the inside. Oakland did a pretty good job of keeping Bates contained defensively. There's another turnover, and it's going to be Sowers the other direction. 2-1, the lob at the buzzer rattles around and out. But the final score, Eastland Christian 48, Oakland 30. Oakland will play